So I thought I would start tonight by reading my post from earlier today. Says, question, what does no separation mean? It means that your consciousness and my consciousness are not two. That's the illusion. In reality, there's one unbroken consciousness. It's this talking to itself, this arguing with itself, this agreeing with itself. Not two, non-dual, indivisible. And no thought, regardless of its claim, has the power to change this. That's it.
Beautiful one.
That seems to be it.
Oh, Don's here. Okay, hide the kids. Don, I'm so glad you're here because, as you suspected last week, the Michael character was saying to be clear about what you're not. So if it comes and goes, it's not you. And I still recommend that. That's the why there's like three phases. Mountains are mountains and rivers are rivers. And then in the story, the middle phase, there's no mountains and no streams, right? But I noticed people rush to get to the third phase when mountains once again are mountains and streams are once again streams. You actually got to sit in that middle empty phase. It's what I call the goo. The goo. The goo is what happens to the damn caterpillar. It doesn't turn into a butterfly. Like it sounds romantic. Oh, I'm a caterpillar. I'm going to be a butterfly. No, you're going to turn to goo, dude. Like every belief, it all must go. And it could be painful.
Sounds gross.
It's total death of every single thing you thought you knew.
Yeah, thought suggests that it knows, but it doesn't. It says bad things gonna happen, but then they don't end up happening. I found that out today.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a beautiful testimonial right there. So that's a noticing, right, Tanya? That's what you and I talked about.
Yeah,
You notice that. You didn't do it, you didn't make it happen. You just notice what's already the case. That's all this meeting is about. There's no prescription in it. It's just noticing how life actually is rather than the way you've been told.
Mhm.
didn't stop the acting on the fearful thoughts though. But yeah,
It's habitual.
yeah,
Eventually that starts to fade too. It's still this, even then when you're slipping back into feeling like a me again and being scared and threatened. It's still this.
Exactly. Beautiful, Gregory. Yeah, that's the joke. This never moves. It never goes anywhere. It's ever present. It's like we mentally get involved with thoughts, like we go somewhere, but the stillness doesn't.
Yeah, just this, not what you wish it was or how you are afraid it might yeah, turn out someday.
Mm.
Well, that's kind of what the thoughts have going for it, right? It has something very powerful. So we should talk about this. Isn't this exciting? Um, think about it. Thoughts have like the most powerful weapon in the universe, future, future, someday.
Yeah.
Real enticing one right there.
Oh my God, it's the piece de resistance. It's the, it's it's the grand finale. I mean, it doesn't get any more that you could be so convincing that you believe you're separate from yourself.
It's a hope that's totally hopeless. I used to depend on hope so much. There's always something in the future. There's always going to be something better in the future.
Yeah.
And then I was
Mm.
so scared of hopelessness. Like I would rather, I wanted to die. Like that's how scary it was that I'd rather die. That death wasn't scary as much as hopelessness was. Because the idea was if I go into hopelessness, I'm not going to come back. But that's kind of ridiculous because I've never had an emotion stick around. They always come and go. So once I felt into the hopelessness, I just went all the way in. It just took over the whole body. There was nothing but hopelessness. It was just a
Hmm.
universe of hopelessness. And then it just dissolved into equanimity. And then I was like, that's it? That's and then also saying this is what I longed for all along. This right here. When I've been trying to escape this. And it just dawned on me that, oh wait, trying to run away from emotions is looking for an imaginary separation. It all makes sense now.
Mhm.
This was wholeness all along. Even the feeling of being incomplete is wholeness.
Yes, that was similar here. Yeah, I would sooner kill myself than feel what I was feeling, the hopelessness I was feeling, the horror of life, and the failure of it all. It's just no, I don't anything than that. Yeah. And then it was like, yeah, that ain't going anywhere. Just stay there, just stay there and feel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all there is to feelings is just to feel them. That's it. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're always scared because the idea is that, oh, something in the future is going to happen. But yet it's not about the future at all. You're feeling that right now. The fear says, oh, it's going to be in the future. You're feeling it right now. You're not feeling it in the future.
Mhm.
So you might as well just feel it because you're already feeling it. It's already happening. So you might as well just feel right into it, go into it, and give up the resistance.
Yeah, that happily ever after story can really fuck your mind up.
Oh my God.
You see how many movies we have of that? The happy
Thankfully.
ever. How many books and movies and everything we have based on that story.
Yeah.
We start seeing it as a child right away. We're that happy after thing. We're hearing that as a kid, and we're already kind of happy. But oh, I'm gonna get older, and it's a happy after story.
Yeah.
It's the
Steve
mono
Gold,
myth, isn't it?
what'd you say?
It's the mono myth. Every story boils down to four acts. Every single story is just four acts, and it's like you're the unwitting hero. You need friends to help you, so you find friends along the way or knowledge. You come across the villain or your nemesis, and in the end, you are triumphant and you're enlightened. Or you'll beat the end. That's it. Everything boils down to that.
Yeah,
But it's just a story. It's one single story, and we've all got these wonderful shades of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Fearing. Yeah.
Cinderella.
Me.
Oh, and
Me.
Shrek.
Me in. Me in fearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the noun and the verb in the context of it.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
So it's just thoughts, thinking about thoughts, never anything to do with anyone.
That's what thoughts do. They make it all about thoughts.
Yeah, it's like a self-referencing circular logic of me.
Yeah.
What an anticlimax. Me, what an anticlimax.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just, it is, isn't it? Me just wants that climax, wants it all, wants to win, wants to get to the end of it and get to the end of the rainbow.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, there's nothing there, guys.
Jackpot.
Yeah.
I don't know why I say it's like we don't dance to get to the end of the dance. We're dancing for the dance itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's a yearning for the constant nothing.
Looking for the stillness all the time when you're the stillness already. Where's the stillness at?
Sorry. It seems like the tension on the forts makes the stillness less noticed, but it is always there. But like when the forts is just like going round and round, you just don't notice it.
Yeah, it's about sort of getting solid in that you're just the consciousness. Because then the thoughts are sort of free to do whatever they want. Like you really don't care about them.
Mhm.
You're conscious of them.
Mhm.
So in a way, they need you. You
Mhm.
don't need, you're like the sun. The sun doesn't need, and it's given the heat off. It doesn't need anything. So the thoughts are free to imagine whatever. You just see you're not doing it. You have like, but it's got to be, like, as I say, nailed down. Like you have to be really clear that you have no capacity. You've never, what is the thought you're going to have in 10 seconds? Tell me.
I don't know, but it's gonna be about me.
To me, it's quite predictable.
No, but you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're no longer important once they just they just kind of fall into the background with everything else.
Yeah.
They're not the central player anymore.
That's it. Yeah, nice, Gregory. They lose their weightiness and their sense of importance. It's just like when it's not, it's like, oh, okay, versus thinking you were that thought and now you had shit to deal with. You realize it's the thoughts are just like a message board.
Mm.
Yeah, no star. No star of the show.
They're
Hmm.
like a reporter out in the field at a live event and reporting live. Trying to tell you the whole story, sensationalizing what's happening.
It's everything, everywhere, all the
Hold on, we got somebody here we're going to interview. His name's Me.
It's funny.
Me, what's going on? Me!
time. More, mine, more, mine, mine.
So
We're looking for peace.
So that's the cosmic joke. When you see that the one you're talking to and the one that's talking are the same consciousness, like that's the blow away, because then it becomes like comical. Like, so even if you're mad, like somehow you realize how ridiculous, because there's only you. So you're mad at yourself. I mean,
Yeah, when you're protecting yourself, you're also attacking at the same time.
yeah. And it's so innocent. It's simply not being clear on our true nature. That's it.
Is
Yeah.
that the kind of distinction of seeing, when you look at a child and there's no doubt that when you see the child, you see innocence first. There's no doubting it.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly look at an adult and you see the innocence of a child that you weren't seeing. And it's like, oh wow,
Mm,
what hid that?
beautiful. Yeah, the
What
child, that's
happened there?
Paul, that's gorgeous. The child never went anywhere. Look at
No,
Don.
no.
Don, you're a child, right? We're all children.
We're all
Like,
still babies.
That's it.
yeah, I mean,
Manny.
do you feel like any age inside? Like, I don't feel any age. Like, seriously.
What is that? Yeah.
The body does.
Well, that's the funny thing, though.
The
Like,
body wants to like
the
throw
body
itself
ain't,
off the river
the body,
and
yeah,
get a
but
new one
the body
already.
ain't saying shit.
What?
The body ain't saying shit about its age. This body's never said a complaint, nothing. It was all thought. So, like, complaining, oh, I'm getting old.
Yeah, it's fun. I've been in Sardinia with a friend we were away for 10 days and we drove, well, I don't know, nearly 1,000 miles around this beautiful island and every now and again you get out the car and it would appear that the body was grumbling about an ache here or and it was hot or but it was like an amazing kind of trip. And there's all these stories about how much healthier it is to live there, and how much you can live longer there, and the body doesn't feel as bad there, and life. And then you come home and it's like it's just the same. It's just the same,
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Just eat some olive oil and a lot of lemons.
Yeah, it's it. Yeah, yeah. So I was doing pancakes for my friends one morning, and I turned around and was like, "Oh no!" It says we've no lemon juice, and they're all looking at me, and it's like, "Oh yeah, there's a lemon tree outside the window, and there's lemons all year round." And I'm stood there going, "No, there's no lemons. It's ruined." Yeah.
So Shakespeare had it right, right? The world's a play, and each of us plays a part. It's the one consciousness playing all the damn roles.
Yeah.
Very talented actor.
Very talented actor. Yes. So many roles.
Yeah.
On stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that feeling, I don't know, it was about 10 years ago. I had this sudden feeling that God was suffering with multiple split personality, and there was like 8 billion personalities, and not one of them knew who they were, and I literally had that kind of sudden, it's it's only everybody else knew.
You know what? I'll tell you, it took me a long time to see this, but you actually can't explain this to anybody.
No.
You just see it for yourself. And then through seeing it yourself, your actions change somehow.
Mm.
You don't even have to try to change, it just changes.
Exactly.
Yeah. whole time in me looking for a change, and there's change happening already, and then you stop looking for the change, and all of a sudden everything transforms.
Yeah, and it turns out the moment is way better at doing it than I was.
Yeah.
Like just let it learning. It's sort of like the moment has an unbelievable power, but it's like only when you realize life doesn't need your help.
Yeah. Just throw away all the strategies.
And that's really where the sense of agelessness or timelessness comes in, isn't it? Because there's no location to it. There's nothing to identify with age, other than the sense of a body in some ways. But even that's a stretch of the imagination. So this resolves itself. It's just this. That's it. It resolves itself, and thought gets in and says something completely, beautifully ludicrous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you begin to see that thoughts actually never touch consciousness.
Mm,
It's like the movie doesn't really touch the screen.
mm.
Yeah.
Or there can be a sense that there is a body sort of sensing the sense objects, but it's not necessarily me or only me.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Kind of hard to explain how everything, it's just everything. It's not two.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
it. You can't explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're always late anyway. The event happens, then the explanation shows up after. The event's already over.
Yeah.
The new event is the story about the event that's no longer happening. And that's the event that's happening.
That's it. Gregory. No, there's just that. That's, you guys have heard right? This one used to drive me crazy. Nothing ever happened.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh my God, that used to piss me off, right? What do you mean nothing ever happened? We're having a goddamn Zoom meeting. What the fuck? But it's actually, so that's like all of a sudden you can get clarity on that. Like you're
Mm.
like, uh, let me let Anon in. You realize nothing ever happened because there's just the happening. There's only ever been this happening right now. So that's why nothing ever happened.
I love nothing ever happened because it immediately triggers the ego thing.
Mhm.
It's there. It's like, what do you mean? Like I've spent 15 years being here doing like, but then it's just like a millimeter right past that you see that all that's automatic and it's just so it can be like
Mm.
and it just you can just see it.
Case, Case, look behind me. I had a 70-year-old, I used to hold satsang here before COVID in my living room. I had a 70-year-old woman say to me, Michael, you know, I've been Carol for 70 years. You expect me to just give that up?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
And so it's crazy when it just is like ah, sometimes.
You can play one on TV still.
Yeah.
You can play a carol.
The funny part is, what must be given up doesn't really exist. You know, there is no Carol to give up to.
Yeah.
So
Awesome joke, right?
that
Yeah.
suffering,
So fun.
right? That suffering
Yep.
of giving up that person doesn't have an existence doesn't have an existence either. So it's almost like all this trouble is really for nothing. You know, this trouble, or at least there is no basis for it, almost.
There's no person there like responsible for it or managing it.
Yeah.
Although
And
that
how many seekers think they hear the word surrender and they think, "You want me to give everything up?" No, it's much worse than that. You got to give you up. It's not your things you got to give up. It doesn't want your things.
right.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually want to know. It's worse, to the ego thing.
That's the worst news of all to the ego right there.
You hear the saying, blood is thicker than water. The original saying is that the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And what we're just saying there kind of fills that. It's like, we're misled by words all the time when the reality is so much stronger than this make-believe connection that we have to self or me. It's already there.
Mm-hmm.
Reality is so much stronger. We don't see it. Well, can't see it. It's me.
Yeah.
I mean, what's already there, though? And who's going to acknowledge it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
You know, I feel like in that I totally disappear. There's even no one here to witness the disappearance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Once you have somebody witnessing, then you have somebody witnessing the witness and somebody witnessing the witness, witnessing the witness, and
Yeah.
It's like a mirror facing mirror to get all those mirrors and reflection.
Mhm.
I do remember that. I remember that moment of like the witnessing mirror backwards and forwards, how it kind of, then the sudden shock of that all. It's like, what? That's not, it's just,
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny.
Another favorite non-dual pointer that he may have heard: emptiness is form and form is emptiness, right? So like it's just pointing at this moment, that this moment is simultaneously completely empty,
Mm.
and yet it's filled with this.
Yeah.
So I liked Tony Parsons' pointer of empty fullness.
All right, I'm playing devil's advocate. How can we apply this to our lives?
What was that?
This is all very hocus pocus, wishy washy talk. Like, I'm curious how we can apply it to our lives, and I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's because
Like,
you think you have a life. That's the thought.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
done. Last for long.
Yeah. That's what thought does. It,
Yeah.
yeah. Constructs a life.
I'm alive. No, you're not.
That's the great British pantomime. It's behind you. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's the big joke.
Like
And then
Pinocchio, I'm a real boy.
Paul, remember Monty Python?
oh yes.
I'd like to have an argument, please. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Funny comment.
Oh no, you wouldn't.
Was that him talking to himself?
No, no.
No. Well,
Oh,
yes, of course.
Yes, ultimately.
yeah.
Well, if it's going to keep the argument going, no.
Sorry, Julia.
It's like the knight defending the bridge. You shall not pass. And he ends up chopping all his legs and everything. No, I'll still get you.
So, like, a circus is fun when it's seen as a circus.
Mm.
But we don't, if we go to the circus and everything is serious, then there's no joy because we're trying to profit. But when you go to the circus just to have a good time, right? To let the
Mhm.
circus entertain you.
Play. Just play.
Exactly.
And if you fall off the horse, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a story of being a bad circus goer.
Well, it's kind of self-perpetuating because the more love and compassion and freedom you have, let's say for your, self, the more you will for others. Like the compassion for Michael, when that was seen, it then became compassion for all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to work at it. It just automatically comes too.
Yeah, again, it's that noticing, isn't it? You just notice what was there or what suddenly is there, what was always there.
What's always been here and never said a word, and yet it doesn't seem to shut up.
Who has a problem with this one?
Which one?
Yeah.
This one who seems not want to shut up, you know. Who has a problem with, all of our troubles or all of what we claim to be our troubles?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like even
Yeah.
that one doesn't exist. So if the one without the troubles, if the one with the troubles doesn't exist, then can the troubles actually exist? You
Yeah.
know, it feels like the troubles relate to the one who finds them to be trouble.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, I say the only problem there is that there isn't one. That's a big problem. Because then what do we fix now?
Yeah, I mean the
there
only
is no
things relating here are words. There's nothing actually relating at all. There's just words and concepts relating to each other and apparently being expressed by words and concepts relating to each other.
Some of the words help point out what's going
Yeah.
Was it Nancy Nethercutt in one of her videos was saying about that? She goes, "What says there is a thought? It's a thought saying that there's a thought."
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Then now you ask what a thought is, it won't even tell you anything. It just tell you more thoughts.
Yeah, it's very subtle, but it's almost like your relationship to thought flips because at one point it was like the thoughts took you over, so they seem way more powerful than you. And then somehow the realization that no, your consciousness, you give light to the thoughts. You're infinitely more powerful than a puny thought.
It was tied up here with the idea that, or the thought that thoughts were so clever that they were silent and they were hiding silence from me. It's like, oh no, there's no thoughts, but they're still so powerful that I can't see what's going on. Thought, and yeah, tie up in that for years.
They're hiding the real understanding from me.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this veil, it's this veil of thoughts. It's so clever.
Mhm.
They self-validate.
And then you're looking for the silence. You just want the thoughts to stop, but what's listening to the thoughts is already silent. Just stop. Like, why won't it stop?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's funny, Gregory. It's like silence shushing itself.
Yeah. Yeah, that was quite the exercise trying to stop thoughts. Who's trying to stop the thoughts?
Yeah.
It's the
I used
thought
to
that has a problem with
meditate.
the thoughts.
I
That's the
used to
hilarious one.
meditate up to 7 hours a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Everything was geared around meditating, trying to find the silence, and telling people how deep my meditation was today.
I think I was about 30 years old when I finally found out what meditation actually was. I was reading a book on it, and this guy was talking about 3 different types of meditation. One of them was called focused meditation. And I'm reading it, I go, wait a second, I've been doing this my whole life. I thought it was weird. I thought it was just some kind of weird thing I do. I'd stare at a mark on the wall and just everything was, you get really quiet and then everything just disappeared. And then someone come waving up in front of me, hey, Earth to Greg, and snap me out of it. Hey, get out of my face, man. I'd be so irritated by it. And they'd be like, what's wrong with you? And what's going on? You're just looking like you're just staring off into La La Land. And I had no words for it. I couldn't explain what it was to them. And then I'm reading that book, and then it says something. I said, "Oh, whoa, that's meditation." I just thought it was people sitting in a Indian style, just sitting there, zoning off, just being quiet. Yeah, no one ever trained me to do that or anything. It was just something I just fell in and started doing, and I had no idea what it was. I had no idea what to call it.
Michael, is meditation necessary?
My God, that's so funny you should say that, Manny, because I was just telling Leela today, a lot of people meditate. Leela meditated, a lot of people go through, right? Paul, you said you meditated, you guys.
Yeah.
So I didn't like meditate for whatever reason. I was more into like non-duality, direct path, kind of noticing and in deconstruction. And I was I was telling Leela, I said, "Oh, guess who started meditating?" Because there became there be
It's not too late.
no, the Course in Miracles says that the order doesn't matter. So whether you meditate up front or on the back end, in the meditation is very simple though. There's just being meditating on being.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Not
beautiful.
not on getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting something out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Futurizing again. Yeah.
But it happened naturally. Like I said, I wasn't always that interested, but suddenly there became like I wanted to. Like it's the green light that I talk about. If you feel into something and it's a green light. So being aware of being and wanting to commune with your own being can happen.
Yeah, I used to meditate as a teenager, but again, I didn't know I was meditating. I'd have this kind of Sunday afternoon pose after dinner. I'd sit in the chair, and my arms would go up like this, and my eyes was closed, and everybody'd say, "Oh, he's sleeping," and I sometimes would hear myself snoring, and I was aware of the movie playing and everything everyone was saying, and then afterwards says, "Oh, you were snoring, you were fast asleep," And I would say, well, how did I hear your conversation about this? And how did I know? And they're like, what? You were sleeping. It's like, I wasn't asleep. You were asleep. It's like, well, I was asleep, but I was awake. I never understood it. I never knew that I was in this kind of almost liminal space, where
The in
you,
between.
Like astro travel, bro. What are you doing?
I'm still there, actually.
Yeah, you're just in your body jumps. You're just,
Yeah.
listening, even though I'm sleeping.
When you can hear yourself snoring.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, Cedric, I don't mean to interrupt your dinner, but when you get a moment, I'd like to hear if you've ever done any meditating.
I would say uh, when I, came back into, spirituality maybe like 4 years ago, uh, that's how I started. Really, I was just looking for peace, and I heard meditation gives you peace, and and so that's how it started, and eventually, you know, like every day I would meditate, and I would tell my wife, "Hey, I'm gonna go in the car because the kids are making noise. I'll go in the car and meditate." And after a while, I stopped telling her that I'm going to meditate. If she asks me where I'm going, I just tell her I'm just going to sit, you know, because eventually it was more like that's reality. That's having a clear mind and seeing clearly should be my state of mind every second of the day. So I felt like saying I'm going to meditate was like saying meditation was apart from reality, you know. And so for me, I think, aren't we always being? I mean, is there a moment that we have not been? So the truth is already there. I think paying attention to it all the time that it is there is, I guess, what we call meditation. And yeah, that's what I have to share about that.
Beautiful.
That's
Thank you.
really nice.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, just being here without an agenda is meditation.
Guess we could switch it out just for the word stop. I'm just going to go and stop for a while.
Yeah.
My mind might pop in and be like, "Who's stopping?" I can't just stop.
You are.
Yeah.
What's so
Don't
funny
know it yet.
now? I'll just notice that, and it's just funny and and that's it. Just kind of like a little comedy.
How are you going to apply all this, Casey?
Okay, there's no one here. There's no. Oh shit! It's my name. How can we apply this to our lives?
Start now, okay? I want to watch.
I want to watch.
Apply it to my life. All y'all are like the coolest people in the world, and you're all around the world, and it's like the highlight of my week. So that's how.
Oh,
Nicely applied, dude.
nice.
Yeah.
So I'm seeking that, I guess. I'm not seeking anything else right at this point. Thank God. Woo.
The way I use this in my life is that during the week, I'll be doing what I'm doing, suffering here and there when I do. And I'll hear somebody in my head or some concept or something that was said from this meeting. And I'll go, oh yeah. And it's like remembering, and I'll be out of suffering.
Mhm.
Just come, I'll be out of suffering until the next time I start suffering. So right now I'm on my maintenance fix of once a week coming here, and maybe someday it'll be once a month or once a year, or maybe I'll never have to see you guys again. I'll just be blissed out. But I do love you too.
That was funny.
Be careful, we might start missing you.
Yeah.
If we start missing you, then we might start wanting you to suffer to say, come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suffer more so we can see him again.
Golly. What was
How
that
the
song?
future crept in.
What was that song called? How can I miss you if you won't go away?
That is interesting, though, because the mind says, if I'm free of suffering, then I don't need you.
Yeah.
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 That's the pot at the end of the rainbow again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if there's no one to need anything, then relationship just happens.
Yeah.
And it's always whatever is happening, even the suffering or the elation or the joy.
Yeah.
The joy in life. The opposites are playing all the time. But I don't have to go there. Or I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay when it goes there.
Yeah. It's all
There's
part
no
of
one there anyway.
Dancing with self.
There's no that in like a certain business situations, there is so absolutely somebody here, and it's my name and the exact details of like blah blah blah. This it's so funny to like contrast that.
No, Casey, there's never anyone there.
Right?
Even if a thought claims
They're
it.
like, all right, can you just put your name, please, and then your task that you accomplish?
Like that's the funny thing.
Task, but there's no one here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, go, Michael, go.
No, I was just gonna say, Case, like it's weird when you realize you actually have never done anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stopper right there.
You know, I think I know why it's a stumper.
Why? And what's a stumper? I'm picturing like a bunny hopping around.
The answer?
That's it.
Even when we remove everything, we still leave ourselves. You know, there's still someone there even after we remove everything. And what I'm finding is even this one that removes is part of what must be removed. You know, and I think, that's what Ramana meant in terms of, I'm the stick attempting to remove the thoughts, the incorrect ideas, and things like that. But even my identity, what I take to be myself, also must come to be totally burnt. And when it is totally burnt, then the question of being stumped does not apply.
No one to get stumped.
Throw the stick in the fire.
Burn me. Wait, what's in it for me? Wait. Real boy. What am I gonna get out of it?
The story.
What about the story?
I think in the end, the stick is seen to be I am, and that even I am isn't always there.
Yeah. Once
You
the
know,
I
just
starts amming, it's all over.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, Anand.
Look at Anon.
Anand.
Instead of burning the eye, could you
Vanished.
just include it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Who's including it?
it's a more palatable way of
Who's
dealing with
including
it.
it?
Inclusive sounds like you want to keep the eye.
Well, don't I like
Well,
that?
okay, very perceptive.
And were you trying to exclude it?
Dude.
Not my eye. My eye.
My
That's not the eye I'm talking about.
what I hear you talking about.
One of the other 8 billion eyes that's also in the human
Take
race.
all the other eyes.
Yeah.
I'll keep mine.
Yeah.
A lot of eyes.
Yeah, I had that one a while ago, well, years ago, where it's like, oh, I get the human race now. It's a competition to see who can be the biggest and bestest eye. Oh, I get it. It's a real race.
I just wanted to say, for next week's meeting, you're welcome to come in a costume.
Oh no.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, let's see
No,
what shows
Anything we
up.
want.
Casey, you hear that?
What's this? I already got one on.
Beautiful.
All right, scary. Boo.
Oh,
Pumpkin field.
got the whole thing going there. Yeah. It's kind of scary.
It's my jack-o'-lantern.
So what happens when you take the costume off? What are we gonna do?
Ooh.
Relief happens.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Like anything else.
Oh, the halo. I love the halo.
Oh my God.
I just took the costume off.
There it is.
I don't know how to get it off now. Oh, here we go. That's it, I think. No, I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of my halo, guys. Oh no.
That's all right.
Now.
Yeah, dude.
Be a good boy.
Yeah.
If
Go commit some sins.
Yeah.
There's something funny about that. He gave himself a halo, now he can't get rid
Can't
of
get
it.
rid of it.
I know, yeah. And literally, I'm like,
Right.
I've got selected none, and it's still there.
Well, you're not Paul. You're not the fucking doer.
I know, dude. I know. It's so cool. I'll see if I can put some lipstick on. How's that? No, that doesn't work. So I've turned everything off, and it's still there. That is so cool.
Well, we're closing out anyway, Paul.
It's magic.
Anybody have any last comments or questions? You guys were out of control tonight.
Thank
I love it.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Tanya has a question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a question. How do you get solid on you're not doing the thoughts? Like you're not the mind, because sometimes that's seen, and then other times it just seems like there's belief in that.
Okay, so let's take a look. What is your there's your little girl. Tanya, what is your thought going to be in 10 seconds?
No, I don't know.
Well, if you're producing them, you should know.
Yeah, true.
You really don't.
See,
I mean, if
No.
we're honest.
see who
You turn.
thinks.
Go ahead, Paul.
Sorry, yeah, just see who thinks that you're there and then gone, or that they're there and then gone. See what's happening then.
Also, the thinker is just another thought. The word thinker.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thoughts just happening, just like the sensations or the feelings also just happen as well.
But sensations and feelings, that's just thoughts.
Who are the thoughts talking to right now? Take a look, Tanya. Can you see, is
Yeah.
there anyone in there that the thoughts are actually talking to?
No.
There you go.
And Tanya, are you aware of the thought?
Yes.
If you're aware of it, which one are you? Are you the thought or the awareness?
Seems more like the awareness.
Seems more like it, but the thought says, well, I'm not sure.
Well, that's what thought does, really. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
very
But
tricky.
you're aware of those too. You know what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And thoughts are okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Innocent.
They have,
The only ones troubled by thoughts are thoughts themselves.
yeah.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, awareness can pop in sometimes in the middle of that and be like, "Children, settle down." Everyone says it's
So, Tanya, I got something for you. You can notice that what you are already, kind of what Cedric was pointing at, the consciousness or awareness, it doesn't need anything. But thoughts, you can notice they always need something.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come in to describe what you're aware of.
Yeah. You're already
They're
there.
just,
They're trying to give you a report.
yeah, they're descriptors.
Yeah.
They're trying to tell you which way to go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about getting clear, Tanya, that they're your mind. Um, oh wait, so she was speaking.
Sorry, that's just
No, that was
just my
gold.
daughter
I
talking to
wanted to,
me.
I wanted to shut up and listen to her.
Oh, she was asking what's that and something about her sister's things.
It's interesting that you chose the words get solid. To me, the loss of a perception of a separate self is nothing but just that, just a loss. There's no one to make it happen.
Mm. Mm. He lost his halo. Mm.
There it goes.
Poof!
You did
It's
it.
gone. It's
That's where-
gone.
Back down to earth, huh?
Yeah, it's funny. Like the halo and the devil's horns, the me's always looking for one side of the stick, right? It always wants the halo. It never wants the
Yeah.
devil's horns. But this is the play of duality.
Yeah.
And when you really see that, like you grok it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I had a moment the other day of just I've just similar black top on, and it was just suddenly struck at how wonderful the darkness absorbs everything. You know, it was just so beautiful. It was like, oh yeah, it's just it accepts it all, everything. It takes it all in. It was just really beautiful.
Yeah.
And Michael, it seems like thoughts start working on your behalf too.
mhm,
They kind of drift towards your natural state.
mhm.
Like this, what you're talking about, the understanding, the grogging of what's being said here.
Yeah,
more and more. Yeah.
I feel like I put less thought into things
Mm.
and they just seem to work out beautifully on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, flow.
Ask, how important is it to end this meeting on a high note?
And I love y'all. Bing.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
love
Thanks
you.
you so much. Everyone, you guys are gorgeous. Remember, next week, you want, wear a costume.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Mwah.
right.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Bye.
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 Love you
Bye.
guys.